Past simple. Now we will summarize everything we have seen about past simple. Let's start. We cover regular, irregular verbs, the past of the verb to be, and the past of the verb can. Let's see. The past of the verb to be, we have was and were. The past of the verb can, could, and for the rest of the verbs we have two options. Either we may check the list of irregular verbs, or we may add ed for regular verbs. The verb to be and the verb can have something in common. Do you remember what? Yes. To form the negative form, we add the negative particle not. In both cases. For example, I wasn't at home. They weren't late for school. I couldn't swim when I was 5. In both cases, we add the negative particle not. Instead, for the rest of the verbs, we use the negative auxiliary didn't. And then we add the verb in the infinitive form. For example, they didn't go to Spain this year. I didn't see you yesterday. Okay. The interrogative form. In both cases, for the verb to be and the verb can, we change the order. We write first the verb to be. Was I at home? And the same happened with the verb could. Could I swim when I was 5? Instead, for the rest of the verbs, we use the auxiliary did. Did she play tennis when she was younger? Did you live abroad? Now we will practice a little bit. Let's start here. We have to complete the dialogues using the past simple of the verb in brackets. First, it's very important to recognize the verbs you're going to use. Here we have the verb to be, but then you may find some other verbs. It's very important to recognize if these are regular or irregular verbs. In order to do that, you need to check the list of irregular verbs. Let me show you one example. Where were you last night at 8? I was at home. The past of the verb to be and the right form for the first person singular is was. Well, now stop the video, complete the rest, and then we will check the answers. Ready? Let's see the answers. Great. Do you have any questions so far? Remember to write down your question. Then you may ask your tutor during the class. Let's see part B. Here you have to complete the text with the past simple of the verb in brackets. Again, it's very important to recognize the verbs you're going to use. Wake, not want, feel, so you need to check if this is a regular or irregular verb. Please check the list of irregular verbs. When you have a negative verb, remember you need to use the auxiliary, what we covered in the previous slide. Let me show you one example. Last night I was, and this is the past of the verb to be, last night I was asleep in my room when a strange noise woke me up. Now Stop the video, complete the rest, and then we will check the answers. Ready? Let me show you the answers. Well done! We have finished this part of the exercise. Thank you. See you in our next video.